Okay, welcome back. And of course, as we go into this weekend, the Memorial Day weekend here in Southern Oregon, this takes on a very significant, inspiring event that's going to take place right here in Southern Oregon. I am so delighted to have with us here in the studio this morning Ron Kohl. Ron is the president of the Vietnam Memorial Wall here in Southern Oregon. This has been an undertaking unlike anything we've ever seen here in our great city. And Ron is the guy for 12 years, from nothing to this coming weekend. There'll be an amazing ceremony there. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much. It's been it's quite emotional and everything else, because why we never stopped.
Yeah, 12 years.
12 years.
From an idea where you, and then here you now, you have 58,479 names on that wall.
Correct. And they're in the same order as Washington, D.C.'s.
Okay, and that order is what?
Well, as the way that they put the names on the wall was by the date of casualty. And that's how they're labeled as well. So if you go onto the website to find out that individual, it will tell what panel and the date on that.
Okay.
But when you take a look at our wall, on the side of it, you're going to have a column of names. You know, one line has a lot of names, right, and a shorter, but the column, and it has a dot at the side. That dot indicates 10 rows. So if you're looking for number 57, you come down, get into the 50s and 57, and that name is on that row.
Okay. Now you have dots and you have crosses or pluses behind each name. What does that mean?
The dot behind the name indicates that they were killed in action.
Okay.
And at the theater of there.
In Vietnam, yeah.
In Vietnam. The plus is missing in action and unaccounted for at this time.
Wow. Another unique factoid, is there's 7 women's names on there.
Yeah, 8 women.
Eight women. 8
women altogether on there.
Okay, to explain that.
Well, okay, there was 7 Army, and they also had 1 Air Force, and they were nurses, and they were attending to all the injured troops that were there, and they were overrun, and they knew that it was going to be a one-way street.
Wow.
And they stayed with our soldiers.
Yeah. Okay, so coming up Monday, there's going to be an amazing ceremony there at the Vietnam Wall. Now, this is so unique. This is a replica of the one in D.C., even where the grass comes up behind it.
Yes, indeed.
If you've ever visited the one in D.C., you can miss it if you don't know what you're looking for. Right. You could walk right past it. So the grass has come up. You got this beautiful wall. It's even shaped like that. So Monday at 12:45, you're going to have, well, you want people to arrive at 12:45. There's a special program, begins at 1:30 there. Now this is on Ross Lane. It's right where the big Rogue X swimming pool and big center is.
Yes, indeed.
And down to the south of that, you'll see Logos School. So somewhere in there you can park and come to this event. What's scheduled for Monday, Ron?
Well, we have, obviously, we're going to have, we have speakers, 6 speakers, and we have a senator, a congressman, and then we have a state representative, and then we have the mayor, and then a few others, and I'm going to be the last speaker.
Well,
so I get to be the last part of it.
Well, after 12 years, you should be the first and the last, you know. How's this meant to you? You've gone from an idea to complete fruition. What's going on in your heart?
Well, when I went ahead and I first came involved with it in 2014, I initially wasn't aware too much about the wall. And I had a guy that was in charge of it at the time, Russ McBride. And Russ went ahead and called me in and says, hey, come on into and I started going to the meetings. Well, I understand that we had some people there, Sal Esquivel, as well as the, what was his name? Oh, that was Eli Matthews.
Oh, yeah, right.
They were talking to him about the wall. Well, I was interceding with that and finding out and everything else, and I got very interested in it. Subsequently, I started going to the meetings, and then I became the secretary for that group. Russ went ahead and had a number of other obligations and was asking for somebody to step up to go ahead and be a president. And the board that I was with at the time went ahead and says,
You're it.
You do it.
You do it.
And I says, okay. And that was in 2014. And now 2015 is when I became president of the Wall.
Wow. And all this time, from an idea to a ceremony.
Very much so, because we didn't have any idea what was going on. We didn't have any land. We didn't have any money. We didn't have any directions. Right. So we started out all the way through. The more I learned about the Wall, the more I was intrigued with it, and I know that the brothers and sisters that were there gave their all. And when they did, in my quiet time, I promised every name, I would not quit.
Good.
And I didn't.
Well, I have to say, I had some high school buddies' names on that wall, because I lived through that era. You know, a lot of my friends served over there, so it's amazing. I just got to say to our viewers and listeners, this is no regular memorial wall. This is a replica of what you would see in Washington, D.C. This is a community coming together, not only funding the wall, but the land. I mean, when you look back on this, it's providential how this all came together, because it really is a miracle how you're sitting in one of the most prime spots in Southern Oregon to have this memorial. You're right there on the corner of everything. Oh,
we had so many people that, you know, I used to have people that would come up there and say, what's the matter? Why haven't you got the wall built yet? Well, we had 900 promises, but only 15 came forward.
Yeah.
So what did we do? We never stopped.
Yeah.
We might have slowed down. Why? I promised.
Yeah.
And I looked back and I said, look what they did. They never stopped.
Yeah. And you stayed at it. Is it complete for the most part? I know you're doing some last-minute landscaping, but is it complete for the most part?
The wall itself is up.
Okay.
It is complete.
Okay.
We have benches that are there. We've also got our flag poles that are in place, and all of this, all of our electrical is coming in. Now we're doing the cosmetic stores. Well, we're trying to get the land in there if the birds don't keep eating the feed for it,
yeah,
and all this, you know, and all of that. And I gotta say that the Parks and Recreation, Rich Rosenthal, and the city has been absolutely marvelous for us. They have stepped up. They're going ahead, and the things that they're doing. Some people say, well, gee, it's not very important, is it? Oh, they're getting all the chairs out there. They're getting even a cart to go ahead and transfer people back and forth to go ahead and get it there. They've got other things that are going on that they are doing to assist in this wall.
Okay, so the big event is coming up this Monday, Memorial Day. And I would say any veterans in your family, if you've been through all of this, you just want to come and honor those who gave their all, that we may be free. It'll be at 1:30 there at the new Vietnam Memorial Wall, which is right there at the corner. Well, you're going to have Rogue X, the big swimming pool, and then you got Logos School over here, so everybody pretty much knows where that is, at the corner of Ross there and everything. The event will be at 1:30, and you got quite a program put together. And I think I was over there the other day because we're honored to be sponsoring one of the benches. And humbles me to do that, because through a generous friend of this ministry, we were able to participate at that level. So we're honored to do that. But when I turned around and I saw those names, I don't know. I can't explain it. You can't explain it.
No, it is. Every name has a face. And when I try to explain to some of the veterans that are coming back and everything else, that you have to understand, at the time of casualty, that individual is now a memory. None of us want to be forgotten.
No.
We don't want to.
Yeah.
Come up and talk to your brother that is on the wall.
Yeah.
Be there.
You know, the other thing we talked briefly about, Ron, is I don't know if we understand how all war is bad, how bad that war was, and how misunderstood those soldiers were. I explained to you that I was there when the first load of Vietnam vets came back from Vietnam to Travis Air Force Base, and they got off the plane and they kissed the ground, only to get on a bus and go outside Travis Air Force Base to be spat upon. It was a very divisive moment in time in our country, and that war went on for a long, long time. And
yes, it did.
The effects, Agent Orange, and people, I know a lot of people, veterans today, PTSD, Agent Orange. I mean, you go on down the list of what they're living with today. I don't know if we fully understand it.
No, I totally agree with you on that and everything else. But and then now, take a look at there's 2.5 million that went over there. And with that 2.5 million, look at the age group that they were. My goodness, some of them out of high school, some of them 18, 20, you know, just getting into life. And then encountering that horrendous condition and seeing the tragics in front of them is unbelievable.
And we got to remember, this is in our lifetime, and they didn't have the sophisticated warfare and armament that we have today in the military.
Correct.
Which is highly sophisticated. Well, let me just say, our viewers and listeners, and Ron, thank you. Thank you for committing to your fellow soldiers and your own soul to stick with it for 12 years, from nothing to where this is going to be an open public ceremony. It won't be long before all the plants are there and the lawn's in and the flags are flying and the lights are lit and all that.
True.
But but you've stuck with it, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your service there in the Strategic Air Command.
Thank you.
But I want to say thank you on behalf of all those names on that wall. Thank you for sticking with it. So again, folks, it'll be this Monday, Memorial Day. Perfect day for this. They are asking you to arrive around 12:45, if not earlier. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people there. You got to find a place to park out there. They'll have plenty of parking in the field and around for you.
We have our young Marines that are going to be directing all of our traffic for us. Look at that.
Look at that.
And we've also got a little place for all the speakers, but also for all of the disabled.
Okay.
And then we have an avenue of being able to come up. Our sidewalk is in and everything. And if you're going to do it right the first time. All right, so the event actually starts at 1:30. Be there, and it's right on the corner of Ross and, what's the other one? Oh, okay, Ross, right there by Logos School and right in front of the Rogex swimming big event center there. Everybody knows where that is. And be there as participation. Ron, thank you. Thank you for my pleasure
doing it.
Thank you.
I can sense it in your heart. Mission accomplished. This is amazing. Amazing. What's next? Now that you've done this, what do you do now?
I think I'm going to go on vacation this time.
Okay.
I might go out to the water and go ahead and be at the ocean for a while and think of what I want to do next.
Okay. Well, 12 years and sticking with it against unsurmountable odds. So, folks, check it out. This is an exact replica of the one in D.C. And I'm telling you, it's a stunning thing, and it's a subtle reminder that we are free because of people who gave their all. So that's what Memorial Day is all about. Thank you, friend. God bless you.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.
It's a pleasure.
We'll be right back.
Is always by my side.